I will never lie to you. I will always bring you the truth. I will always tell you the truth as I see it, not as I slant it, or my opinion. I'm going to say my opinion in my videos. But the common point of philosophy is about seeking the truth. Come out of the chute strong. Make a drink. Cheers to all my seekers that follow me and follow my book and follow my philosophy. Thank you. Thank you. As you know, I am not a Christian, but New Testament, John 8:32. Jesus said, seek and you will find the truth. He was talking about, I believe, spiritual truth. I'm talking about truth with yourself. Truth with yourself. Gotta look at my notes. Hang on. Make sure we get this right. Where does truth come from? How to see the truth in the common point of philosophy. Where does truth come from? It is a law. Is it a law? No. Where does truth come from? It comes from within. It comes from good judgment. Excuse me. It comes from within. It comes from good judgment. Good judgment is logic. Not spiritual, but logic. The reason I'm making this video is this. There is stuff going on right now in our country that is so convoluted and so twisted and so manipulated for the gain of others, for the gain of money, for power, for greed in the United States. It's disgusting. So how do you know what somebody is telling you? If they're a politician, if they're a president, if they're a senator, if they're a governor, how do you know if they're telling you the truth? How do you know if they're being truthful? The truth starts with yourself. When you look within yourself, what is your self-truth? How do you see things? Do you see things critically and logically, not emotionally? When you see things critically and logically, you'll most likely see the truth. The truth is not out there. The truth is not out there. As Jesus was saying, the truth is within you. You will see it when you understand it. You will see it when you accept it. You will see it. It comes from within, and then it goes out into the universe. How do you find the truth? Where is the truth? How do you find the truth? Where does truth start? Let's go. Let's start there. You know, screw these shirts. Where does truth start? It starts with you. It starts with you. Just even a small thing like a lie, a small thing like a deception, a small thing like, well, I'll be there in an hour, but you know you're not going to be there in 2 hours. A small thing will build and build and build and fester in you to where you can realize that you can get power, you can get control, you can get manipulation because you don't tell the truth. But the truth has a way to come back and bite you on the butt. Because the truth is part of source. The truth is part of karma. Karma will come for you. And all these politicians and all the people that are in our government, all the people that are lying, all the people that are being not truthful to the American people, their comeuppance is coming. Their judgment is coming. I know you see, how come that guy gets away with everything? Unbelievable. If I did that, I would be in so much trouble. How do they do that? How do they get away with all this stuff? It's because they have a web of all these other people around them that think like they do. They all have these minds of deception. They all have these minds of, I'm going to manipulate these people. I'm going to control them, and I'm going to get so much money with it. And they all hang together, and they're all like a bunch of rats. That's how they get away with it. But eventually it will crack. It will crack. You start seeing cracks in the wall. Cracks in the wall. And 1 will go down, and then 2 will go down, and 3 will go down. The whole thing will collapse. It will collapse in on them. It happens to governments. It happens to businesses. It happens to families. It happens to large business. Whatever. It happens to everybody eventually. Everything will crumble around them if they're not truthful and honest and have dignity in what they do and what they say. It is just a matter of time. I need a drink. So I'm going to segue from that to my book. The Book of Common Point speaks the truth. I speak the truth. And if for some reason I do not, or I waver from that, or I don't tell you the truth, or you don't feel like I'm telling you the truth, let me know. Because I am human. We are all human. We make mistakes. But I will try my best. I will try my best to bring you the truth as I see it. Not shaded, not manipulated, not trying to control you. I know when I watch a lot of YouTubers and I watch a lot of YouTube videos, it is so epidemic in our society. People do things that are not truthful, but they believe it is. They think that, well, that's just business. They just think it is, but it's not. Well, I'm going to show you a masterclass, John, and, just click right here. And all of a sudden it goes to another page. And you read the first paragraph. Oh, this is interesting. That's interesting. You read the second paragraph. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, it's free. It's all free. It's free. And you keep digging, and it's wasted a half hour of your time. They're stealing your time. First, that's not truthful. They're stealing your time. They're thieves. To be able to bait you into buying something. Then finally, there it is. It's only $980 for a masterclass. You're a lying SOB. You're not truthful. You're a thief. You're a thief. Those people are thieves. They don't even know they're thieves. Well, it's just business. It's not just business. You're a thief. If you go to the Book of Common Point, or the Common Point Philosophy, the header on my YouTube channel, it says, all knowledge should be free. Period. All knowledge should be free. You shouldn't have to pay for knowledge. You shouldn't have to pay for wisdom. You shouldn't have to pay to learn something. It should all be free. So when you want to charge somebody with your master class, you're a thief. And all these motivational speakers and influencers and all this other BS out there, well, you know what? You're a thief. You are a thief. You are not dealing with your own personal truth about yourself. That's where truth starts. in yourself. I said this before in my other videos, and I'll say it again. I will never, ever, ever try to sell you a masterclass. I will never lie to you. I will always tell you the truth. What's in this book, to the best of my knowledge, is truthful, is reality, not smoke up somebody's butt to sell you a book. Because as you know, I'm not trying to sell you a book. If you want to buy a book, let me know. Fine, I need to sell books. I want to spread the word. I want to spread the common point philosophy. Of course I do. We are so far removed in the United States, in this country, from seeing the truth. That's how we ended up with this idiot as a president, okay? We didn't want to face our own self-truth. We wanted what we wanted. We didn't want what was best for all, or best for the country. We wanted what I want. I want to make sure my groceries don't go up. I want to make sure the gas prices don't go up. It's all about you. It's all about you. It's all about you. You're an idiot. Because now you're seeing when it's all about you, you end up with nothing. When it's all about you, you end up with nothing. Because life, I write about it in my book, in the Common Point Philosophy. Life is all shared. There is no walls in life. There is no walls in life. Birds are free to fly wherever they want to fly. Animals are free to go, wherever they want to roam. Horses are free to run wherever they want to run. It's only human beings that try to compartmentalize life. Oh, this is mine. I'm gonna hoard this. This is all my money. This is all my money. These are my houses. The ultra rich. Oh, I don't want to lose $1 million. I'm worth $50 million. I don't want to lose. Oh no. It's a sickness. It is a sickness that's taken this country over. It's a sickness it's only about me. I'm only going to worry about me, not my country. Somehow we have flipped since we had John Kennedy as president. Ask not. Ask what you can do for your country, not what you can do for yourself. I'm not sure if I got the quote right, but it's something like that. We, as a nation, and I don't want to get into the politics thing, but it kind of related to my philosophy. I don't get too much in the politics thing, but we, as people of this country, if we don't start uniting together, we are going to lose our country. And we did it to ourselves. We did it to ourselves. By the way, I'm going to vote for that guy because, he's going to keep gas prices down. And he's going to, well, he's not. Comeuppance. Here we go. Comeuppance. So I didn't want to get too much in the positive. I had to bring that in there about the truth. To everybody, my seekers, or everybody out there, seek the truth. Where is the truth? The truth is in you. That's the only place you're going to find it. You're not going to find it on the news. You're not going to find it from a politician. You're going to find it from your mother, from your father, from your uncle, from a religion. You're not going to find truth from anybody. You're only going to be able to see the truth in you from your actions, how you live, from your reactions on certain things. How you react to things, how you speak about things, how you think about things, how you live. Do you live in truth? Do you live in truth? Or do you live with lies? Do you live with deception? Oh, I got him. Yeah, I got that guy. Do you live that way? If you do, karma will come and get you. karma is coming to get our country. Karma is starting to rain down on the United States. As you see what's going on in the news. I'm not going to go too far into that because I don't want my channel to be part of that mess. I don't want to have nothing to do with it. But on an individual basis, on a one-to-one basis, from me to you, where is your truth about your life, about your family, about your goals, about your belief about yourself? Where is your truth? It's in you. It's in you. Here's the hard part that we've gotten away from, especially in this country, especially the American people. A lot of them, not everybody, but a lot of American people have gotten away from it. They don't live in truth. They don't live in truth. They comfort themselves in lies. They comfort themselves with their friends that lie. Where is the truth? It's in you. Here is the tough part. It's not easy living the truth. It is not easy living the truth. I'm going to get up in the morning. I'm going to do all my makeup. I'm going to cover my eyes. I'm going to cover my face. I'm going to cover my scars. I'm going to cover my blemishes. Oh, I'm going to get rid of the gray. I'm going to dye my hair. I'm going to pull my eyelashes out. I got to look 30. I can't look more than that. Where is the truth? Face the truth head on. Face the truth head on. Live with the truth. It's not easy, but it's right. It's not easy, but it's right. That's why I wrote this book. It's about the truth. It's about living with the truth, not some superficial bullshit that somebody tells you how to think. Somebody tells you how to live. Somebody tells you how to behave. Somebody tells you how to think. That's not the truth. The truth is in you. Dig for the truth. Find the truth and live it. Find the truth and live it. I will be right back and we will close down this video. I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. I'm back. To all my seekers, cheers again. Live the truth. Live the truth. Live the truth. Live your truth. Do not deceive yourself. Do not deceive others. Do not live in a life of deception. Excuse me. Keep getting... It's probably from drinking the soda. But we shall continue. Do not live in deception. Don't convince yourself to live in deception to the point where you are seeking or you're thinking or you are believing you're living in truth. Don't deceive yourself. Don't dilute yourself. Don't reduce yourself. Don't manipulate your mind like so many people have done in our country to believe what's not true. Don't let that happen. Do not let that happen. You know the truth. You know the truth. You know the truth. Instinctively, human beings, everything that lives, everything that walks on this planet knows its own personal truth, its own personal logic, its own personal understanding. Every single thing that's living, instinctively, it's in our DNA. We know it. We know right from wrong. instinctively. It's not a learned thing. But what is a learned thing is how to deceive people. What is a learned thing is how to be deceptive, be dishonest. That is a learned thing for power, for greed, for recognition, for ego, for money. Don't go there. Don't go there. You see yourself stepping off that ledge, getting close to that. Oh, well, if I just do this, if I just say that, if I just manipulate this, you are going down a darker road that is very difficult to bring yourself back from. Don't go there. Deception is easy. Perception of reality is harder to do. Deception to yourself and to others is easy. But the other is more rewarding. Don't be deceptive to yourself. Be honest to yourself. How to find the truth. You know the truth. It's instinctive. You know the truth. Like I said, all living things know the truth. All living things know right from wrong. It's not a law you have to follow. It's not a politics you have to follow. It's not a family tradition you have to follow. It's there. It's in you. It's distinct. It's instinctive in you. Any animal, take a cat or a dog, literally take a cat, just a house cat, and you can see its mind working when it's trying to get food from you or trying to talk or looking at you. You can see it in its eyes. It knows the difference between deception and honesty. It knows how to work you. Cats can do that. Dogs can do that. All animals can do that. Let's take it to a whole nother level. Trees and bushes and flowers know the difference between right and wrong. They don't know it as we know it, as cognitively as we know it in our minds, because we're organic. Well, they're organic. We're mammals. But they know it. A tree knows what's right and what's wrong. Huh? What are you talking about, John? It's in my book. I read it in my book. A tree knows what is right and what is wrong. Instinctively. It will know when the sun comes up, flowers open. When the sun is hitting a certain tree a certain way, the branches will start to lean and grow that way towards the warmth. It knows that that is right. It knows that it's the right thing to do. It's not a mental thing. It's not a logical thing. It's not a spiritual thing. It's endemic in our makeup. It's in source itself. It's in the makeup of the universe. There is black, there's white, there's yes, there's no, there's up, there's down, there's right, there's wrong, there's left, there's right. There's life, there's death. It's a yin and a yang. There's wrong and there's right. And it must be level. There must be a level playing field. In order for the universe to succeed, in order for you to succeed, in order you see opportunity and see pleasure and see purpose in life, you won't see that. It won't come to you, as Jesus says, seek and you shall find. You can't see it if you seek it. You can't see it if you can't accept your own personal truth. if you don't know the truth about the universe, the truth about what I said about that tree, or about that plant, about the flower, or about the cat, it's all of this, all of nature, all of life, everything is all interwoven together. We are all one entity. We are all one life source, life force, or source. We are all together. We're all together in this. And whatever you do on this hand affects this hand. You cannot clap your hands without two hands. You can't. You can't. You cannot create life without a partner. Yes, science can do it now differently, but you still need a partnership. There needs to be a sperm, there needs to be an egg. There's a yin and there's a yang and there's a yes and there's a no, and there's a left and there's a right and there's an up and there's a down. There's a wet and there's a cold and there's a hot and there's a cold. I mean, a wet and a dry. That's where people don't get it. It's so simple. It's so simple. I will end this video with this. We are all of life. All of life is interconnected. All of life is interconnected. It's not about the soul and the spirit and God and religion and power and force. It's not about any of that. All those things will be affected. It's about everything being interconnected. Everything in life is interconnected through source. That's why walls don't work. Walls will not work. The border in Mexico will not work. The border in China will not work. The wall that was in Germany did not work because we are all connected. Walls don't stop anything. Walls do not work. We've got people in our country thinking that you can take people out of this country and this country will be better for it. Division does not work. Harmony works because it's part of nature. Division is completely against nature. Everything we're doing in our country is completely against nature. Division doesn't work. Separation doesn't work. Confinement doesn't work. Walls don't work. Manipulation doesn't work. Non-truth does not work. It is all related back to your personal truth about yourself. How you see things. How you accept things. Do you make a truthful decision that might be a little painful to you personally for the good of all? Or do you make a comfortable decision for the good of yourself? Because eventually, that comfortable decision for the good of yourself will come back to haunt you. I'll say that again, and we're going to close this video down. Do you make your decisions, internal decisions, for yourself? Or do you make it for the benefit of all? On things like when you vote, when you spend money, when you get in debt, when you get in relationships. Do you make those decisions just for yourself or for the benefit of everybody involved? If you make it just for yourself, karma will come back and take its toll on you. Have a drink. Love you guys. Love my seekers. Get involved with my philosophy, the Common Point philosophy. Get involved with the Common Point Society. Join me. You can join me by subscribing. Because once I get enough subscribers and I'm making some money, real money, we are going to build a retreat. We are going to buy some land and build a retreat, and we are going to study together. And we're going to live an organic life. We're going to grow our own food. We're going to disconnect from all the bullshit. I want to create a retreat called Utopia. And I would love, if you're interested, to get involved, to be part of it. Where it's going to be physically, I do not know. We're nowhere near that point yet. But we're working on it. The Common Point Society, we are working on it. If you want to get involved with the Common Point Society, let me know. Love you guys. Down in the show notes, I'm going to leave a link. If you would like to listen to my playlist of my songs, I write and I sing my own songs. And they are a derivative of this philosophy. Okay? A lot of what I write about is the same message. Different delivery system, same message. Love you guys. How to see the truth. How to see the truth. How to see the truth starts with accepting your own reality about truth. What else do I need to tell you guys? I think that's it. Thank you. My videos are doing great. Love you guys. Gotta go. Get involved. Get involved. Let me know. Leave a comment. I'm getting more comments. I really appreciate it. Oh, I like the video. That was really good. A lot of them are, okay, the comments are good, but sometimes they're kind of vague. It's like it's a non-committal comment. Oh, John, great video. Oh, John, love the video. I love that. Thank you so much. But please try to be more engaging in your comments. Maybe we can do this with your retreat, John, or maybe we can build a retreat in North Carolina. Maybe I wouldn't mind helping you, John. Get engaged with this philosophy. You won't regret it. And I'm not going to say you're a masterclass. No. You're on your own. Love you guys. Bye now.